if you want to go ahead and describe the energy you walked into, was more of a peach.
Mm-mm. Yes. So it's like a peach, corally orange, light pastel frequency, but there are shades of ruby or red in it. So the distribution is not yet even. I have a sense it will become even, but right now it's patches of that gentle ruby frequency shining through. It's gentle because it's partly shimmering. So
Oh.
there are these sparkles of silver or platinum going
Mm.
through it or shining through it.
Mm.
Mm-mm. Oh, and now what's happening is first the coral color is becoming a solid hue by itself, and then there's the peach overlay over it, so not dispersed through the coral, but um, over it, so a different layer or level. And then, yeah, now it's the ruby. There's a different sheath or level or layer of ruby coming in, but it's slower than the other three. So it hasn't covered the field of vision. It hasn't covered the area in front of me.
And I'm primarily seeing white, 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 but like this shimmery, crystally, like almost weddingy white, you know? It's just so pure
Mm.
and pristine. It's just so,
Mm-mm. You're looking at the base of this array, Laura.
oh,
Yes. I have always found that you start from the base, but you then have access to all.
huh.
So, whereas I only see maybe the middle or the top, and then later on, I get access to the rest of it.
That's
So,
interesting. We start from the opposite
mm,
sides
mm-mm,
and help each other perceive and flush out the
the
whole
rest.
the
Mm,
whole thing there.
mm,
Interesting.
mm-mm,
Okay.
mm-mm.
So, oh, the glasses come off. that, means, that always means I'm leaving.
Yeah. Yes. So let me hold these
Mhm.
layers.
Mm. Shokola kaine erabaka isikirikiawa. Omakaine. There's so much laughter and joy, which is so great because I really asked last week for mirth, joy, and humor
Mm.
to come in. And some being named Charlie came in to bring that to me.
Oh.
And even my husband noticed. He said, "You're watching TV shows that you never laugh at, and you're laughing a lot. You're laughing a lot, you know, because I've just been in that neutral space so long. I'm really tired of it. I want joy and
Mm,
play and
mm-mm.
laughter." Shimshi au koia wa
Oh.
kotai sikirikia wa mbahaine. So I'm really feeling that uplifted, joyful energy, laughter.
Mm-mm.
Pokoia wa katine eba ki isikia wa. Leba isikia no koia wa kotai sikirikia wa. Shamakahia lokainehe. So the feeling I have is this, you know, with the gateway, is the joy that I feel is like, let it be easy. Let it be fun. Let it be light. Let it be effortless. Like there's this offering here, and everybody wants to make, you know, like slog through it, and it's not a slog
Mm,
fest. It reminds me where there's like a feast and all these people are hungry.
mm,
But instead of like
mhm,
being like kids who are going to rush the table and get everything that's there and enjoy it and be really, you know, in the moment of the excitement and the
mhm,
passion of what's being offered. It's like everybody has their rules and their manners and their behavior codes, and we're going to all like single file, and we're going to hold back the fact that we're all excited and we're all hungry, and we're just going to like do the thing the right way and get it. be honoring and respectful and be very like devotional, and it's like it's this energy of just rip it open and be the excited, beautiful, you know, self that just wants to rip through and grab it all. But we've all been taught, no, be grateful for every little bit. And it's like the abundance is here, but nobody knows how to take abundance in. That's what it
Mm.
feels like. It's this invitation to just go for it
Mm-mm.
and let everything that's here come to you, and grab at it and be like raw with it, and that's the energy I feel with this. It's just such a gift, and everybody's
Mm-mm.
trying like to like not tear the paper while you open it because we're all being so respectful.
Oh, that's interesting. I and it's quite a contrast of what I experienced, Laura. It's like, oh, here it is, and then here I am trying to do other things, but it's all there. So it's like, okay, oh, it's all just happening.
Yeah, and that's fine because you're not holding back, but it's like I'm talking about the collective that doesn't know how
Mm,
to receive.
that's right. They
And this
think it's
abundance is here,
serious.
but people don't know it's okay to be like, because people put it in that context of, oh, I don't want to be greedy, and I don't want to take more than is mine, and I want to have good manners and be respectful, and but there's a joy in the freedom of being um, natural, like the
Uh,
natural state of a child who wouldn't have
mm,
any of that get in the way of going
mm-mm.
for it, and just expecting that. Why would a child ever think that everything wasn't given freely,
Mhm,
you
mhm.
know?
That's true.
And so before the patterning occurred that we don't deserve,
Mhm, mhm,
it was the little child who would just like go take whatever they wanted and think
mm-mm,
nothing of that, think nothing bad of that, and so that's where humanity has to get to that joy of asking, joy of receiving, joy of allowing it, and have none of the unworthiness in the way, none of the taught protocols of behavior that would say, well, that's greedy, or that's too much, or that's
mm-mm.
um, too wild and raw in the taking. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yes. That's right. So that's updating in the first in the atmosphere, and then it's cascading down to uh, the human aura field, and then later on it will cascade further into the cells.
Yeah, okay. Cool. So it doesn't feel like the wildness of like a cave, person.
Oh yeah,
It's not
yeah.
that. It's not the
It's
wildness. It's not,
exuberance,
yes, not like somebody who has never had anything and then suddenly they're just,
going
yeah,
crazy.
crazy. No, it's the joy of a child who's got everything they need and something new is presented.
Mm-mm,
You see, it's not like starvation to attack food.
mm-mm,
It's just that the feast is there,
mm-mm.
and we haven't let ourselves go to the table,
Mm-mm.
except to take a little tiny plate and a little tiny bite and have a little bit, but it's not quite satisfying. But we don't really feel like we have the right to ask for more or to want more. We're trying to make do and feel like super grateful for that little bite that we got,
Yes. Earlier today, when I messaged you that while I was working, I felt the connection to several people. Some of them are also coming from a sense of they don't know what to make of it. They don't recognize what's coming in. So they're like defining it or maybe trying to relate to it based on what they've already seen. So they don't understand that it's far greater. The range and the depth are something else. So
hmm
they were only taking that little bite you just described, Laura, because they couldn't tell that it was different.
hmm
They couldn't see past the initial impression.
Right, right. And all the coding and the patterning and the programming about how to behave, um, like we hold ourselves so, back from our true passions, our true
Mm.
desires, our true joy, and the intensity of all of that is scary to people because we're not
Mm.
accustomed to that. It's not part of our protocols. So I feel like part of what's opening up is the lusciousness of
Yes.
of what's available, and the allowance to receive it, the allowance to desire more. And
Mm.
it's not like more like survival level, I need more money so I can survive. It's about love. It's about more fulfillment. It's about um more of the heart's core desires than some superficial, I want another car, thing. It's not that kind of beast. you know
Uh,
it's a
yeah.
it's a feast of the essence qualities of life.
Mm-hmm. All right, that's beautiful. So that's what that is changing is the code down the central channel for the collective. So that's updating there. Wait, let me try also. I think, um, yeah, so I'm imagining or directing or helping the energy to be arranged in something like there has to be a sufficient grounding for it, Laura. So I'm being shown um, the human field or body has to be set in a certain position. It looks like a yoga chair pose, so that's what it looks like, so that the cells open to it correctly.
Okay, so I'm seeing like to be standing in, one would say, a waterfall, like in Hawaii or
Mm.
somewhere where you might be in a
Ah.
pool at the base of a waterfall, and the
Mm-mm.
abundance is just pouring and pouring and pouring, and the ability to just
Mm.
lean back and receive and be in that, but it's liquid light, it's not water.
Ah.
It's just
Mm-mm.
these streams and streams, and within the light is the information too.
Mm-mm.
I think, was that in our talk where I got the idea that existence and knowledge are not separate?
Mm-mm.
You know,
Yes, yes.
so that which animates us, that which allows us to exist, is not separate from the light that is always streaming through and to us. So these almost like streams carry the vitality, the knowledge, but the liquid light essence with all the divine qualities and all that we need in our cosmic totality is streaming to us, and we don't know how to open and let it in and receive it and let it bless us.
Mm-mm. Yes. All right. So that is now updating for the DNA template of the collective. So that's changing them, us at the
Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah.
yes. That's it. Oh, it's reached the body level for the collective now.
Oh man, it's exciting.
uh-uh.
I'm hearing purple, orange, yellow, red, green, violet. Not colors we usually play with, interestingly enough. We usually are more in the silvers and golds and opalescents and pearls and
Mm-mm.
Species.
Yeah. So I know that further confirms it's for collective shifting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like the grounding energies in the body, yeah?
Mm-mm.
The rainbow energies. There's essence here. And it's like the difference between just enough energy to survive versus the kind of energy that is your essence, which is about thriving. And it's an emotional kind of thriving too. It's not just like a physical and materialistic thriving. It's a rising up in the essence that you are and your capacity to be that which you are, which is so much more than what you have materialistically.
Uh, and bodies are feeling that, so there's like a collective sigh that, oh my gosh, it's finally accessible.
Yeah, it feels. I have this thought of going from dial-up to, to what do you call this, fiber optic or something? Something that carries so
Mm.
much more information and energy so effortlessly than what we had access to before. Ooh. Makalakaia watoka isikiawa. And I hear you are precious, beloveds, each and every one. Never, never doubt that. Never question that. Never, question your deservability of all of it. Shim, 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 shim. We are with you. We love you. We are so happy for you to receive all that is here for you. Your birthright.
Oh, that's really opening up the cells. So there are these golden bursts of light from the cells powering up to that.
I don't know what's going on at my third eye here, but
Yeah, it's a map for people, Laura. It's encoding here.
oh, okay. Because it was twisting like it was getting focused, coming into
Yeah,
focus or something, but now it's tapping there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's encoding into the pineal gland for people.
Um, and I'm hearing, I feel like it's coming up, the question or the doubt is coming up, and it's around, I don't remember, I don't remember, I don't remember. So we want to clear that haze around remembering.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
the right to remember, we're allowed to remember now.
Uh, what I'm focusing on is supporting that by working at the neural network level, nerves and meridians.
I've, in my own struggle to remember, it's come up a number of times about, so we took vows not to reveal the knowledge, and we have
Mm,
guarded the knowledge, and we have hidden the knowledge, and that we don't really feel like it's safe to have the knowledge, or that we deserve to have the knowledge, or that we're trustworthy to have the knowledge. These have all come up within my own um, struggle with that. So I feel like that's coming up too, because it's a huge block for humanity, is this idea that we're not entitled to it, because it's always been an initiation process that we had to be approved and go through all kinds of struggle and proving ourselves. And this we need to go beyond and not have to prove anything and not have to do the work anymore, but to just receive and open to receive what's here, what is us. in
Mm-hmm.
truth, open to the truth. Ha! Opening to the remembrance is what they're saying.
There. The pathways, neural pathways to remembrance are cleared backwards. Now the forwards remembrance
Shim.
is
Shim. Ha! And there's fear coming up around what might happen if one remembers, because of so much persecution for being the light. And if one really remembers how to be the light, then there's that fear they'll be persecuted again. It's really in the left jaw.
pain body.
Uh,
It's full.
steam, steam.
It's so full.
It's the bearing down of resistance. Like holding back. So much holding back. Boom, done. Boom.
Mm-mm. And we're in the pain body structure itself. So that's being drained or cleared.
Okay. So again, back to it's your birthright. I hear it's your sacred right.
Mm. Yes.
It's not to be forced or resisted. It just is. It's not something you attain or strive for. It just is yours. That's it. Nothing to prove, nothing to be initiated. That's been the game of power over others and withholding what is already yours.
Thank you. That has allowed the solar self to shine bright and then clear and free of limitation. So here, high heart, and then also heart. So it's beaming through loud and clear.
Awesome. Oh, so good.
Mm-mm.
Ha! So I'm hearing that there's an elevated status of the heart's remembrance, but the way I'm seeing it is still encapsulated in something. It's like a little
Mm.
box kind of thing. It's like something inside something, but it's very white, but it's
Mm.
quite like a lid.
Mm-mm. Oh, those are they the yeah, these are like mental body constructs, concepts.
Ha! Seems like a lot of triangles. Almost like a puzzle, with all these overlapping and intersecting triangles. There's a lot of gold in them, gold triangles. Not pyramids as much as just shapes, like this form, this triangle overlapping that one, and kind of like a puzzle box. And then this rectangular, thickish, more like a reminds me of with the Apple TV hard drive things. It's just like a rectangle with little curved sides. A little white box. What's that? Why is that involved with all these triangles?
Is this the value assigned to the mind versus the body or heart? Is it that, like what the scientific tradition has overlaid onto human consciousness?
I don't know. All I know is I keep drilling deeper and deeper and deeper into the center. I just keep going through the layers and layers and layers. And I have an idea when I get to the center, I'll probably do a big ha, blow it all apart. I don't know. I just
Yes, please.
I just feel like I'm going through, like going subatomic. Like I started macro in something that was, like, if I don't recall exactly what I said, but it was something about elevating a level but we want to stop elevating a level and another level and another level and going through all the stages and the processes. And we want to just be in the receivership of what's here for us. And so I feel like this is this construct that has us always going, striving to reach another level. And it's in all the video games, it's in everything we've been taught through school, it's in every way of learning, every way of playing. It's so embedded in our psyche to just go to the next level, just achieve another level. And we keep doing it and doing it. And I feel like this is about nullifying that entire structure and concept for the fulfillment of achieving the next level, because it's almost like some addiction that's been imprinted or embedded into our DNA. We're wired to get such a thrill of achievement at accomplishment of any level, and then going to the next and getting the next accomplishment. So it's almost like we create these little structures just so we'll get the thrill of breaking through the next one.
Yes.
So we've created this incredibly complex mental structure that just will never get through all the hoops, because we keep creating. As soon as we get through a hoop, we make another one, because that's our joy.
Yes.
That's our fun. That's where we get to feel good about ourselves. Instead of being in the freedom of feeling good about ourselves because we exist, and remembering that as existence, we're love incarnate. We're love even when we're not incarnate. And so it's like going back to the truth, to the essence, to the core, and not needing all these little things to strive and achieve and jump through another hoop. Ha! I'm hearing numbers flashing through my head too. Kokokoya no kai sikirikia wakotai alotai shikia wakotai ale ela ba atai sikirikia wa mbahai. Kokoya no kai sikirikia wakola kai ne baraya batai sikirikia wa. Kokoya no kaisi kia wakotahi awatai. We are here and it is now and it is done. Shum.
Yay.
Do you see it done? I don't know. I'm just no longer in it.
Yes. It's like a flash of light. Things are whirling around, and then it's all settling into their right places, but without the boxes or triangles.
It feels like it's settled to me. What is that? Like glitter? Um, almost like all whatever. It just fragmented and just fell to the low level. It's just
Clear. It's
particulated.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the field of light here is without anything. Yeah.
Yeah. Everything just settled, down. Like I'm thinking like those snow globes, where
Mm-hmm.
and then everything just it's no longer creating a haze, an obstruction of the view. I have no idea what this is. I don't even know what I'm happy about, but I'm so happy. Oh, causeless joy.
Mm. But it's beautiful.
Yeah. Whew. Makalakaine esakai awako chiawa. Mm. A mantra. It is a good day to be alive.
Ah.
Mm. Just every day awaken and in this mantra, it is a good day to be alive. What a beautiful, simple thing.
Oh, this is all updating something for sure in the back of the head for people.
Mm. There's no waiting.
Mm-mm. And the chalice is expanded, larger, much vaster, and ready to be filled.
Mm. There is only love here. What are you worried about? Is like what they're saying. What's anybody worried about? There's only love here. Mm. Mm. Ha! Mm. I'm in a gold field now. I don't mean like field, earth field of gold, just golden field of light. It has striations through it of other colors.
Oh, no, I feel like I'm at the bottom of that field. It's like silver pods. They're all growing.
I'm not shushing you, I'm sharing. Feel free to talk. I'm just doing what's coming.
Yeah. No, so this time the base frequency seems to be the silver, and the structure of that field, the bottom of it, for anchoring for people, is silver, but we have to like link it to the fields of awareness of the people.
Okay.
So that's what the seeds are. So it's like people have to grow their connection to this too.
And I'm seeing like this swath of gold, but in it is also like a green thread and a ruby red thread and a, you know, some yellow. So there's some other threads of color, but primarily it's just this gold swath of light. And you're picking up all that silver that I'm not seeing.
Yes, the silver is at the bottom of this tapestry, and some people's connections, roots in it
Whew.
are opening up, and others are not yet. So they're like dormant for now.
Some intensity in the body, resistance again. We'll just be present with it.
And some are already accessing the fullness of the tapestry.
The question I primarily hear coming up in the intensity and the tension and resistance is how. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to get, you know, how to make that leap, get from here to there. And the communication back to them is really about, it's not how, it's letting go. It's about not trying. Because again, it's letting go of that striving to achieve, to go to the next level. We're letting go, we're letting go, we're letting go. We're not stepping into that pattern anymore. And so there's this relief about not having to know how and not needing to do something to accomplish it, to just let it happen. It's an allowing. It's not a doing. It's trust.
Ah, that's good. So I feel that shifting in bodies.
You're showing it like some, you know, animated cartoon movie or whatever, you know, where there's this huge wall and everybody's trying to scale the wall and they're climbing over top of each other and people, you know, are just using the bodies of the others. And this is how we've done it for so long. And there's some people are starting to step away from that and just to go over and sit quietly on the ground and go into their center, you know, and just turn inward. And they're not doing that anymore. They're just not engaging that climb the wall, you know, get up the mountainside by scrambling over top of everybody who's in your way, in your perception, and to just go sit quietly in a corner and go inward. And that's really the new instruction.
Yeah, so I see them becoming individual bright lights. So they're in this beautiful ovoid structure of energy, but that ovoid structure gives them access to successive levels or layers.
Makala ai ne amana kaiewa. Aumaka asakai. Shimakai le apatakai. Ukukoyawa sumai. Chichine anokai wa sokai. And they're just saying, precious children, the light is within you. There is nowhere to go. There is no mountain to climb, no wall to scale. It's right here. Where are you going? What do you think is out there, over there, beyond here? Everything is here.
That's expanding layers.
You are miraculous beings, everyone. There is only one love, and it is not outside of you. It is right here in your own core. That beautiful sacred space of your own beingness. Always present within you. Everything.
Thank you. That's anchoring in the body fields, DNA, and also the luminous energy field.
Cool. Do you feel how much love is here? Do you feel this? Wow, isn't this something? Mm. It's that peace without needing a reason, and causeless joy, and just perfection of all. And it's in a knowing state. There is only love here. Let your heart song sing you awake into the fullness of your being. Let the stars within you sparkle, shine, and show you the way. Let your magnificence be seen. It is all you have ever wanted, and it is here right now and always has been. But now you can sense it and feel it and trust it and know it and let it be so. That's what's different now. Alakialo kaiwa Ale alo ala ama ana Ale alo ala ama ana Ale alo ala ama ana Thank you, beloveds. Thank you, everyone. All who have participated in so many spaces and places beyond even this earth. Thank you. all awakening to their greater truth, their beingness, their wholeness, the light, the truth, the way. It's extraordinary. And it is happening. Ale, ala, ala, ama, ana. Where are you with all this?
It's all settled into bodies and selves. All the expansion has coalesced. So, and not just in individuals, but also in the collective. So it's all like individual bright flames and then the large flame of all
Mm,
consciousness.
mm. Happy 12/12.
Me too.
Woohoo! Thank you, dear sister.
Thank you. I really appreciate witnessing this, Laura. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I just, you take me places I don't even begin. Like, I don't even see what's going on. But it's just such a good, I don't know,
Hmm.
just
It's a
the
gift.
the balance that we hold together is just, such a treat and an honor to be part of. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Well, go enjoy your day. And if you want to do a little bit more when 12/12 hits me in the morning, I know you have a lot of work going on, but if you want to play, let me know.